Hello, my name is Janice and I am a student at AUT. I'm currently interning at Dilmah. So today I'm gonna do a pet project of mine, which involves Dilmah tea, and we're gonna do kombucha. So we're gonna get started on the kombucha project today. So it normally takes about 2 weeks to complete its entire process, but we're just gonna show you how it progresses over time. And we're gonna start off with our equipment and ingredients. We have a tea timer for brewing teas. We've got 2 teapots. We have a glass bottle to store the kombucha afterwards. We've got 2 different types of teas, sugar, a plastic bottle for storing as well, a glass jar, a big one, and some SCOBY. We have 2 different teas today. We are making the first batch with the Premium 100 tagless. You can find these at any supermarkets around New Zealand. And for the second type, we have the Gold OP1. You can find these guys at the Dilmah web shop online. So just to break it down, what we have for the Premium 100s, it's a smaller grade leaf, and for the OP1, it is the larger leaf around this range. So we're trying out 2 different leaves because we would like to find out if the 2 different grades actually makes a difference with the outcome of the kombucha. So let's make some tea. Right, so in this teapot, we have 14 tea bags of the Premium tagless. It amounts to 28 grams, whereas the other teapot, we're gonna put some loose leaf tea as well, which is 28 grams too. So this is for 3.5 liters of water, and the measurements and ratios will be down in the description below. Let's go get some tea done. So we're just gonna set the time for these to brew, roughly around 5 minutes each, and let's stir these. Important part of brewing is to make sure that all your tea leaves are being mixed well together. So what we have over here is we have 2 pots that do not actually have the total amount of 3.5 liters. We're just doing a concentrate, so roughly around halfway, and then we'll top up with room temperature cold water to balance out the temperature. Yes. And 5 minutes is up. So we're gonna start by pouring the Premium into the glass jar that's already got some water inside to prevent the glass from cracking. And then we're gonna top it up with more room temperature water so we don't shock the SCOBY. This one's a little bit of a challenge, but let's try and pour it through. Just look at that color. Ooh. Isn't that gorgeous? It smells amazing too. We have this sugar that's going into the warm mixture. And while it's still warm, you can stir it in so it will quickly dissolve. And then we'll top the rest of the water up to 3.5 liters, and then we'll put the SCOBY in. I just want to pick it up and drink it right now. So right now we have the SCOBY right over here. SCOBY stands for Symbiotic Community of Bacteria and Yeast. So what we have right over here, as we poke it, is the SCOBY. So I'm gonna lift. So at the top it's already forming new SCOBY, or at the bottom, if you can take a look, it's the older ones. And they're all perfectly fine. It's just the yeast that's forming right at the bottom. And I'm just gonna pull one up and separate them into these 2 jars. Let's do that. A little bit slimy, but hello, look at these babies. This is the newest one, so I'll probably split them into half and drop them in. And what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna pour a little bit of the juice, and it's gonna grow to the size of the circumference of the jar. And oh my gosh, it's gonna look amazing. So I'm just gonna mix that in to evenly distribute the mixture. And we're gonna wait for a couple more days for it to grow and for it to ferment before we put it in the different bottles and flavor them. Exciting. How can people find this disgusting? It's so cute, just floating inside. And it smells really good as well. It smells like vinegar, but sweet tea at the same time. So right now I'm gonna take some cloths, some clean towels, and I'm gonna cover them up to prevent any debris going in there. And at the same time, it allows the kombucha to breathe and to ferment. So we have cloth and we have rubber bands that needs to be secured. And we put them in a room temperature place. Don't put them in the fridge. Just somewhere that's dry and that's warm. Not that warm, but you know what I mean. Room temperature. And we're gonna do so for this one as well. Right. Oh, so cute. And after this, we're gonna label them. We're gonna label them with the dates that we've completed them and differentiate which one. So this is the premium and this is the OP1 Gold. We're gonna call you Glorious Gold and you Prince Premium. Don't forget the dates. Yay!